Hello YouTube, A7X for Rob Raccoon, A7X here with a deck profile update on my Equip Warrior deck. I haven't done one in a while, and this deck has changed drastically, so I have to do another deck profile update on it. And let me just say, I did beat my friend's 6 Samurai deck with this, and I did beat a Dark Diviner deck with this as well, so, I'm really happy with this deck. It's come a long way. Right now it's 41 cards because my friend took out Guilford the Legend and put in some other cards, but I always want to keep Guilford the Legend in my deck anyway, just because it's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. And even though it's situational and risky, I still like putting him in there, but my friend told me to side this, but I'm keeping it in for now, but yeah. If I am dueling with my friends or another person... Oh, no, you know what? I can still make it 41. What am I saying? Ah, gosh. Limit 60, not 40. God, wow. Anyway, so you'll see the changes I made with the deck. But let's just get started, shall we? And one Guilford the Legend, I already explained why. Swift Gaia, I love this card because in my tag team duel with my friend... He had Fossil Diamond on the field, I had Absolute Crusader, so nobody could really Synchro Summon or Exceed Summon, which was A-okay by my friend and I because we don't really need a special summon in our decks. The Dark Diviner deck needed a special summon to get Dark Diviner, and then obviously that puts a hurt on 6 Sams, not able to special summon. Especially if you got your Shien, it's destroyed, or if your Shien got bounced back to the extra deck. And this card is a normal summon. It counts as a normal summon, so you don't have to worry about that, and it's a beater. And it's awesome. It's awesome because of that. Noxious Celtic Guard, I put in there because it works with Command Knight and Marauding Captain, plus it's a good stall card. And then I run 3 copies of Command Knight and 3 copies of Marauding Captain, which is basically my lockdown. And you can get the lockdown by either putting 2 Marauding Captains or 2 Command Knights. And I know I explained in my other videos how Marauding Captain and Command Knight put the lockdown, but not necessarily. The only way you can really put that on a lockdown is if, well, it's still not really a lockdown, but you put an equip card on Marauding Captain and make him a beater. That way that forces your opponent to go for Marauding Captain, but, they can still be stupid and attack you anyway, even though they will know they're losing a lot of life points. I'm looking for 2 more ultra rare versions, by the way, so if anybody has one, let me know. And the plus Command Knight gives plus 400 to herself and any other warrior card you have on the field, which is very nice. 2 Evocators, Chevaliers, 1900 beater, and pretty good effect. Works well with equips, and the equip card does not have to be equipped to Evocator Chevalier. It could be on a different warrior, but just a good 1900 beater, 4 stars, and Gemini. Crusader, I love this card. I'm thinking about running another copy. It is a 1800 beater, and it is a great stall against decks that love to special summon. Although it doesn't, they can still go for Utopia or Maystroke or some other rank 4 Exceed or Synchro, or level 4 Synchro, I should say, but still a great stall, especially against 6 Sam decks, because they cannot go for Shien. They just can't go for Shien. DD War Lady, no explanation there. Rapid Warrior, it helps you out of a jam, because your friend could have a great wall setup, but you can just attack directly with this card, and I would put an equip card on it, that way you can finish off your opponent quickly. Field Commander and Warrior Lady are basically my 2 searchers for the deck. Field Commander, you can get any level 4 lower warrior type monster. Warrior Lady just helps you get out Obnoxious Celtic Guard or Marauding Captain out quickly. Or X-Saber Pashul. Right? Yeah, I think I could use... Oh yeah, or not Toon Warrior, or Pashul. And then Twin Sword Marauder, great when your opponent likes to play defense. This card just This card has the piercing damage, as they call it now. I finally know what that means. But yeah, this is good for piercing damage and against defense position monsters. It has that type of effect. And then I run only 3 tuners. Pashul to get out Scarred Warrior, which works well with Marauding Captain. Toon Warrior, another good, just a basic generic level 3 warrior tuner. And Rose Warrior of Revenge. You guys know why I love this card, so I'm not really going to say that again. And it's a level 4, so I can easily get rank 4 Exceed or tuners out. So that's what I like about this deck too. Now for equips, I took out an equip actually, so now I only have 5 instead of, I forgot how much it was before, but yeah, I run 2 fusion swords. I'm looking to run 3, so if anybody has another one, let me know. This card cannot be destroyed by spells, which helps a lot actually now that Heavy Storm is back, and it's 1800, so it's great. Black Pendant was good for my friend, same with the next card I'm about to show, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a warrior type monster, so it works well for Power Tool, and plus, once it's gone from the field, you inflict 500 damage to your opponent, which can help sometimes. United We Stand. My friends hated this card when I used it on them in our tag duel. Helped a lot. Can easily make your monsters better and more powerful, and can quickly end a duel. And then, of course, Lightning Blade. You gotta have it. I might run 2 of these. Not sure yet, though. And good against water decks. And then Staples, Rhoda, Warrior Returning Alive, 2 MSTs, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, and then a new addition to the deck which really helped, especially against like Grandmaster, Sheehan, and that stuff, is Burden of the Mighty. Yeah, as you guys know, I did get the new starter deck, and my friend totally forgot about this card. He's like, oh yeah, I remember this card. He's like, you should run it, and oh boy, does it help. Wow, it's great, especially against like high-leveled monsters or high-ranked monsters. Really helps. And plus, it's... Let me get that or I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Phone ring. Now I have gum in my mouth, but... Anyway. So yeah, and plus, since I use a lot of equip cards in my deck, you know, it helps me get rid of my opponent's boss monsters quickly, so that's why I like Burden. And a lot of people do. Alright, now for traps. Blast with Chain, because it works as an equip card and it destroys a card on the field. I run 2 Torrentials now. Really, I've always loved this card, but I love it even more now, and it pisses off my friends all the time, too. I mean, that can be the same with anybody, though. Everybody hates Torrential. 2 Call the Haunted, pretty good card as well. I like it too. 1 Deep Prison for now, 1 Mirror Force, and Bottomless. I don't know if I have another Bottomless. If I did, I'd run it in this deck because we all know how well this card is now, and you know, even the common version is pretty pricey now, so make sure you get Bottomless as much as you can. I'm gonna try to buy probably the older, probably gonna buy more starter decks. I mean, I do need like Junk Warrior and a mid-condition Junk Synchron. Plus, I do want a Super Gaia so I mean, I kind of now have an excuse to buy one of those. And I do want, to also buy the old Water starter deck before we get the new one. But I'm excited because now I get to play Water decks again. And then here's my extra deck, which has changed. And if you notice, it's like a rainbow. Yeah, obviously, if I were to go in a tournament, I'd have to get better new sleeves. But I don't play at YCSs, so I don't have to worry. Anyway, Lightning Warrior, 7 Swords. This is my go-to synchro. Absolutely love this card. You guys know I love it. And 7 Swords works well with equips, which is why I run it. Scarred Warrior works well with the Marauding, with my lockdown in this deck, which is why I run it, and hence why Pashul is in this deck. But Now I do need 2 more patch tools though, because I am running an X-Saber deck. Well, I'm trying to run an X-Saber deck, so I've already recorded a deck profile for that on Dueling Network, so that should be up sometime this week. Colossal Fighter. You know, this is great against 6-Sams, and my friend was saying that too since he runs 6-Sams. I'm like, yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's like great against Warriors, but also great for you too because you run a lot of Warriors. Any Warrior-themed deck should run a Colossal Fighter just because, you know, its effect. X-Saber Wade and Herbellum. I'm looking for a Seagrave version of Herbellum, and once my X-Saber deck is complete, these will no longer be in my Equip Warrior deck. But I just have them in there for now. And Guy Knight. That's it for the Warrior Synchros. I now like the other Synchros. 1 Ancient Fairy, 1 Brionic. This is for my Ice Fairy deck. I don't run it too much, so I decided just to put my Brio in this deck, and then Power Tool Dragon works well with the equips. This is like my favorite non-Warrior Synchro, by the way. And then Exceeds, I only run 3 for now. I put 2 by accident. I run 3 for now. Utopia, Illuminite, and Maestroke. Love this card, actually. I think we're going to see this card get a lot more play. Has a really long effect, so if you guys don't know its effect, here it is. Pretty good. Has a better defense than attack, which is weird, especially for my type of deck, but yeah. But still good. I think any deck could really run it. 2 level 4 monsters, like I said, not that hard for me to take out. Illuminite is the one that's pretty hard to get out, but I just put it in there because it's a warrior. And then Utopia is Utopia. I do have an extra Utopia. I didn't put it in my trade binder update. If you offer me good X-Sabers, then I will probably trade it. But for now, this is what I have for my X-Saber deck. 3 full helms. Yeah, it's gonna be quick because I don't have a lot of X-Sabers right now. I only have 2 Dark Souls, and I'm looking for another one. 2 Ragged Gurgas. I may run 1 or 2, I'm not sure. And then I have these 2, which I may not run. I'm probably going to run Samhole, even though my friend said not to. It's kind of like a bottomless, so I'm still going to run it. And since I love running, since I love using all cards in an archetype, I might also put in Saber Slash, but you never know. So, yeah. I know I said I wanted Ultra Bogart Knights on my wants list, but I'm going to change that to Super. Because if I think about it, pretty much almost all the X-Sabers I'm running in my deck are Super Rare. Because Full Helm Knight got reprinted as a Super, Dark Soul got reprinted as a Super, Ember Splate got reprinted as a Super, and I'm running 3 of those. And I'm running 3 Bogarts, so, you know, might as well get Super to that too. And if anybody has, I don't know if they have English Super Patch Rules, but if they do, I want 2 of those as well. Because then almost every monster in my X-Saber deck will be super rare, except for stupid Ragged Gurga. But yeah, I have to update my wants list though. So yeah, if you guys have any of the cards I mentioned in this video, let me know. We could get a deal going. I could buy the cards I want, but I am trying to sell off my entire. I'm trying to trade or sell off my entire binder, and if you are sending me an offer for my binder, like trade-wise, only go for my X-Saber once. And then if you're selling it for me, I know it's not the best binder, but I want to get a good deal for it. I'm not going to say like 10 or 20. So, yeah, just PM me with an offer, and I'm only accepting US cash for it, but, you know, anyway. So, if you want to give me an offer, either comment below or PM me. And also, this is my 90th uploaded video, guys. So from here on out, I'm going to tell you guys to, in the comments section, post a question you guys want me to, post a question about anything. It can just be about, like, anything, because for my 100th video special, I'm going to do a Q&A video, maybe open something if I get something by then. but I'm going to do a question and answer video and show my face, so I'd really appreciate it, guys, if you hit me up with a lot of questions, and I will say your name. Well, you guys know how Q&A videos go, but it's also a way for you to get a shout-out. And questions you can ask me are like, what other bands I listen to other than Avenged Sevenfold, how long I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, what inspired me to make a Equip Warrior deck or just play Yu-Gi-Oh!, any anime-related things like Pokemon, any video game-related things, music, personal life, I guess you can ask, sports teams, and anything in general you guys want for a Q&A video. And if you want to get ideas, just look up some Q&A videos on YouTube for like Let's Players or other fellow Yu-Gi-Tubers. And yeah, I really hope I can get answered great questions. They can be funny, they can be stupid, they can be rhetorical. I don't care. This is just something to give back to you guys, and I probably will do a contest after my 100th video. And definitely for my 100, I'm definitely going to do a 100 subscriber contest. I'm close to 100, so yeah. As soon as I get 100 subscribers, I'll do a contest just to give back to you guys. So thank you all for watching. Thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and comment below with any questions you want me to answer for a future Q&A video. So sorry this video was a little long, but I had a lot to explain, and I wanted to go more in depth with my Equip Warrior deck profile, so yeah. Whenever I complete my X-Saber deck, expect a real-life review on that, and then in the summer, I plan on finishing my Violon deck, so that's something to look forward to as well. And also comment below with any future video ideas you guys have for me. I'm open to suggestions, so don't be shy about anything, guys. Thanks for watching, and I guess that's enough for now. Bye, YouTube, and don't forget to comment with questions, even though I'll say that for the next 9 videos. Oh well. Bye, YouTube.